What if I told you confidence doesn't come from hyping yourself up, but from the systems you build around your life? If you've ever thought, I wish I could feel confident without second guessing everything, or caught yourself after conversation thinking, why did I say it like that? I should have said it differently. This is for you. Because confidence isn't an accident, it's designed. Most people think confidence is a personality trait, like you either have it or you don't. But here's the truth. Confidence is the byproduct of your habits. If your daily systems create small wins and consistent progress, your brain collects evidence. I can trust myself. That's what makes confidence automatic. System 1, keeping promises to yourself. The first habit, start small, finish always. Here's what I mean. Every time you make yourself a promise and follow through, even if it's something tiny, you prove to yourself, I can be trusted. Think about it. How many times have you said, tomorrow I'll wake up early, or this week I'll finally start working on my offer, and then you didn't? It's not the missed action that hurts your confidence. It's the broken trust with yourself. So instead of overcommitting and breaking big promises, start with micro promises you know you can keep. For example, I will sit at my desk at 9 a.m. I will write 1 page today. I will walk around the block. It sounds so small, it feels almost silly, but every time you finish, you're stacking evidence. You're casting a vote for the identity of a confident woman. And over time, that identity becomes unshakable. System 2, tracking wins. The second habit is tracking your progress. Because here's the truth, your brain is wired to notice danger, not success. That's why you can have 5 great days and 1 bad one will ruin your week. So if you don't track your wins, you'll convince yourself you're failing, even when you're not. Here's what I tell my clients. Create a win log. It could be a journal, a note on your phone, or sticky notes on your wall. Every day, write down one thing you did well. Sent the email you were dreading? Write it down. If you went to the gym, even though you were tired, write it down. You handled a client call with more patience than last time? Write it down. When you see the evidence pile up, you stop believing the story that you're not doing enough, because your brain can't argue with facts. And the more evidence you see, the more your confidence grows automatically. System 3, environment design. The third habit is to make the right choice the easy choice. We love to think confidence comes from willpower, but it doesn't. If your environment makes the wrong choice easier, Netflix on the couch, phone on your desk, or junk food in your fridge, then of course you'll not act according to your goals easily, and you'll feel like you're failing. But if you're set up your environment to support you, confidence becomes the default. Prepare your gym clothes the night before so you don't think, you just put them on. Prepare your workspace. So when you sit down at your desk, you're ready to go, ready to focus. You can use apps that block distractions so your brain doesn't have to fight temptation all the time. It's not about being stronger, it's about being smarter. A supportive environment is like invisible confidence. It works in the background, nudging you towards the woman you want to be. System 4, embrace micro discomfort. The fourth habit, practice being uncomfortable on purpose. Confidence doesn't grow in comfort. It grows in the little moments when you stretch yourself. Speaking up once in a meeting instead of staying quiet. Saying no when every part of you wants to people please. Posting that imperfect video like this one, even though your brain screams, I'm not ready. Think of discomfort like the weights in a gym. It's the resistance that makes you stronger. At first, it feels heavy, but the more reps you put in, the lighter it becomes and the more fun you're having. Instead of running from discomfort, start seeing it as training. Each time you tolerate it, you're building resilience. And resilience is the foundation of real confidence, I promise you. System 5, identity anchors. The fifth habit, act like the woman you're becoming. Here's the question I ask myself daily. How would my most confident self handle this? Would she shrink back? Or would she speak with clarity? Would she wait for permission? Or would she take the first step? And then I choose to do that. At first, it feels like pretending. But here's the secret. Pretending is practice. And practice becomes real. Confidence doesn't come from wishing. It comes from behaving like the woman you want to be. Until it no longer feels like an act. Confidence isn't magic. It's math. Small promises kept. Wins tracked. Environments designed. Discomfort embraced. And identity anchored. Do this consistently, and confidence stops being something you chase, and it starts becoming like who you are. And if you want to learn the deep work behind these systems, how to shift your thoughts and manage your emotions and stay consistent no matter what, watch this next video right here.